Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm doing a do live. So if you guys see me looking down, looking up, just know I'm on YouTube also. But guys, if you're watching me live, type live in the comments. If you're watching the replays, type replay in the comments. And listen, today's an excellent day. I just lost my live. Okay, today's an excellent day. And if y'all see me blinking a lot, I feel like I have something in my eye and I can't find it. But anyway, listen, today is an amazing day and there's so much to be grateful for, right? There's people that thought today would be promised to them and they're unfortunately not here, right? And that's something that I keep on trying to put emphasis on, that life is the only thing that's really guaranteed to us is, life is not 100% guaranteed to us. Let's just put it like that. And the most important thing that I can say is that we have to really embrace, anything that we want to do in life and just come up with decisions that if we going to do something, just to do it full in. Because how you do anything is how you do everything, right? And it's really, really, really important to just, have the idea, and everybody have desires, everybody have dreams, desires, and goals, but a lot, and Gary V says it best. Yes, Gary V does have a serious potty mouth, but at the end of the day, Gary V says it best, that a lot of people could really go far if they stop worrying about what other people thinks about them. One moment, my lips feel dry. Yeah, he said that people could go really far in life, but a lot of the times we are too concerned about what other people think about us. And because we have that worry about, like, people consistently thinking that we're going to look stupid, or we don't look good, or we, have this, and here we have that. Listen, people going to have their opinion anyway. And no matter what, it's for us to really carry out what we do. So how we do anything is how we do everything. And if you're going to do something, try to do it with excellence. And for a long time, I would half-ass do stuff. I would just have one foot in, one foot out, non-committed. And because I was non-committed, it showed, Me personally, this is how I am. I'm either utterly obsessed with something or I'm not interested. That's how it is. I don't have like a between the line, really. And with me personally, if I really am passionate about something, I go full on out with that. I go full out. And that's really a important thing, because if you're passionate and you have the drive to accomplish certain goals, then you will make it happen. It will happen for you. But the thing about it is, like I said, Gary V says it best, where a lot of the times we are so concerned about what other people thinks about us, it really puts a damper on us accomplishing our goals, because we are too concerned about what the opinion of others. And the thing is, and I started this out, is that we have to be grateful. We have air in our lungs. We woke up this morning. Some people thought that they was going to see today, who unfortunately did not. And that right there says it all, that we don't have unlimited time on this planet. We don't have unlimited time, but what we can do is make a difference and start doing what you want to do. Today is I have it on my wall. I have it on my wall, and it says that today is the perfect day to start living your dream. Today is the perfect day to start believing in yourself, because the thing about it is, if you do not believe in yourself, then it's going to be hard for you to carry out your dreams and goals. But the thing about it is, the way that you eat an elephant is going one chunk at a time. So that's really words of is really words of hope. It's really words that tells you that if you want something, everything that starts off small will expand. You just have to go for it. You have to go for it. And especially in Think and Grow Rich, it says that once people are adults, but then they lose that creativity within them. And it's something that has to be worked on a consistent basis. So you just have to really visualize what you want in your life and make a decision to go after it and just have fun and embrace that creativity. Because one thing that I notice is kids are really, really resilient. Kids are, there's no limit for them, which is amazing. But what happening is through conditioning, through their parents telling them, and I try to be mindful of this, but our parents have, conditioned us. Adults have conditioned us. And over time, we believe that anything is possible. And then after a while, we start to develop other people's belief systems, and that creativity we tend to suppress and limit. And some people are, really hypo thinkers. They think they have really creative imaginations, and people, I don't know why I keep on swiping this. And sometimes people confuse this for like, mental illness. They say that they have ADD, and then people try to get, other children on these medications, and it doles out their their creativity. And that's really a sad thing that, people get diagnosed with ADD and they really get their creativity dull out. Like this guy, he's really, he wrote multiple books. His name is Josh. I can't remember his last name. He wrote multiple books, and he said for years that he was on medications because his parents said that he had severe ADHD, and they put him on multiple medications that really dulled out his senses, and he wrote books. He was selling books from his car, and he's really and today, he got off those medications. He became a proclaimed author. He's a world-renowned speaker, and his the topics of his profession is on manifestation and law of attraction, and he has a big following. But the thing about it is, if you listen to other people because somebody is not like you, then they try to make you conform to how, they're supposed to be. You're supposed to be calm. You're supposed to be this. You're supposed to, be analytical. And because a lot of people don't see visions the way other people see it, they just believe that, this person has a mental illness. Let me get them on some medications. And I feel like that's a problem that we have big time in America. But to get back to what I was saying is, remember, if you have a dream, if you have a desire, today is the perfect day to start doing it. And just remember, how you do anything is how you do everything. So one thing that I can encourage is to sit in silence. Hey, Tia. Happy, what's today? Tuesday? Yeah, sit in silence, right? Because there's people who are really creative. There's really creative people. There's people that's like jack of all trades who are, and you're one of them. You're definitely blessed with that. I wish I could do half the stuff that you do, but there's people who are really creative, right? So I just encourage people to sit in silence and to come up with a plan, because there's always something that somebody wants to do. It's in the back of your mind, but it's up to you to carry it out. It's up to you to carry it out and to come up with that plan. If you want to start that business, start it. You understand? If you want to start traveling the world, start it. I guess once this pandemic's over, but definitely there's always something that people want to do, and it's up to us to let go of those limitations, because all limitations are self-imposed. All limitation is self-imposed. And the limitations that we create is the ones that we set for ourselves. So that's the first thing. You have to make a decision to figure out what you want. And then the second thing is to break free of the curse of setting certain limitations for yourself. Once you break free of setting the limitations for yourself, then you can figure out exactly what action steps that you want to take to start changing your life, to make an impact. Because realistically speaking, we are where we are right now is because that's where we chose to be. That's the decisions that led us to be where we are. But the thing about it, which is really, really amazing, is that we could change in a moment's decision. We could change, and we get infinite possibilities. We get infinite tries. If you messed up today, the thing is you could change tomorrow. But remember, life is not guaranteed, meaning that some people thought that they was going to be here. There's, and Les Brown said this, there's always those people that was like, I'm going to start tomorrow. I'm going to start this next week. I'm going to start this. And I used to be one of them where I'm like, I'm going to start this later. I'm going to do this later. But no, there's, that the people that always wait for later never comes. When you wait for later, it never comes. And that goes to that saying where how you do anything is how you do everything. So don't wait. Don't wait. Just today is the perfect day to start living your dreams. Meaning get that pen and paper. Just start writing. Don't, write. Don't stop. And amazing ideas will start to come to you. And when you see those amazing ideas start to come to you, figure out what makes sense and then start taking action. Just start taking action because everything that you want is really inside of you. You understand? We know what we want. It's just that we're too concerned about what other people think about us. There's people, sometimes you feel like I'm going to make my parents is going to judge me, or, this person, my husband is going to think I'm crazy, or, this person is going to think about this, but who cares? You could buy into the opinions of others, or you could start letting go of limitations and live your best life. So to sum this all up, all I have to say is that today is the perfect day to start taking action. Today is the perfect day to start figuring out exactly what you want to do and write your plan out, work your plan, and just know that everything that you want is within you. It's just up to you to start using that creativity, and then you will see that breakthrough happen. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to come off of Facebook, but I want everybody to have an amazing day. All right, guys. So I like to do lives, and something that I was doing for a while was I was stopping my videos. I would do one video here and I would do one video on another platform. And to be honest with you, I gotta start working smarter, not harder. And I'm actually setting up Instagram, so I gotta flip my I have to flip my ring light. So 1 second. I would do one video on one platform, and then I would do another video on another platform, and it wasn't working out for me that way. 1 second. Comment. All right. So yeah, what I was doing was I was doing one video on and I'm on IG and YouTube. So I was doing one video on Facebook, and I would stop, and I would have to start a video on Instagram, and I would start, and I would do a video on YouTube. So now I'm like, you know what? Let me just do the videos at the same time. And to be honest with you, my kids are in virtual school, so I have to compress time frames. I have to literally work smart, not harder. So I'm going to be doing these bad boys at the same time. Now, one thing that I would say, and good morning to whoever's on, definitely, especially when I do lives, I'm just going to let y'all know that eventually I'm going to go back to the concepts of definitely connecting with a lot of people. So these will be growth streams and things of that nature. But listen, today is the best day to start living your dream. Today is the best day to start taking action, because we don't have there's people that thought that they was going to wake up today and they're not here. There's people that thought that they was going to be able to start something tomorrow, and unfortunately unforeseen circumstances happen to them. So good morning, Jamaica. Happy Tuesday, girl. So yes, a lot of times is people, let me wave. Yeah, so a lot of the times we believe that, we have all this time to just, start living our best lives. And to be honest with you, we don't have infinite time. We don't. And the quicker that people can understand that, the more I believe people will start taking action, because at the end of the day, you have to start doing something different to get different results. But the thing about it is, today, that's that concept. Start living your life today. Start doing it today. Start accomplishing your goals. I have it on my walls, and I spoke about this the other day, where sticky notes is so important to have, or just a area in your house where you could have your goals and your dreams, and you would start like checking stuff off while you do it. And me, for a long time, I would just focus on the big goal. I would just see the big goals, that's out there, and not focus on, and break them up into little goals. And there was a point in time where I had to think about it. And I'm like, when is the last time I actually accomplished a goal? Because I had these huge goals. So my thing is, for anybody not to get discouraged, if you it's fine to have a huge goal. If you want to have that dream house, or if you want to, have a milestone in your business, be my guest, go for it. But at the same time, you have to create you have to create steps to it. It's levels to it, levels. So break up your plans, break it up in small bites, because the thing about it is, what we don't do is, when we come up with a goal, we do it in a perfect world. We don't factor in the challenges, the obstacles that comes our way. And there's tons of challenges that's going to come our way. There's a lot of obstacles that's going to come our way. Me personally, I've been, I joined back my company of Total Life Changes in January. I joined it back in January, and I've been using my products. And then I joined it at a time when I was doing a project, right? I joined it at a time when I was doing a project, so I couldn't go full on out. And let me not say that I couldn't. Maybe it's a decision. Not maybe. It's a decision that I made. And here's the thing. Every time that, my business partner and I set out a plan to just launch and just do certain things, stuff comes into place that is set to distract you. Let me drink some water. So today is my start of my clean eating. And I'm going in with this because I need a lot of energy. Guys, I love Fiji water because it have like electrolytes in it. But I'll do another stream about water, because you gotta be careful about the bottled water that you're drinking. There's a documentary on Netflix. Got to get the name of it, but anyway. So obstacles and challenges will come in our way. And the thing about it is, that's how it's set up. When you are meant to get certain things in your life, and let me charge my laptop because I went there yesterday while I was doing my daughter's schoolwork. When you are close to acquiring certain goals, or when you're supposed to have that breakthrough in your life, that's when the challenges is going to come. That's when the obstacle is going to come your way. That's when interesting circumstances start to pop up. And you have to recognize it for what it is. And you have to be like, listen, I can make a decision to stop and let these obstacles, stop me from accomplishing my goals, or I could start pushing past the obstacles. And this is why let me just show you. I love happy plans. I'm gonna keep on showing this. Look how pretty it is. I gotta pick this part out. But that's why it's important to have planners. That's why it's important to have calendars, because you have to plan out your work. I chose to do I'm choosing to do a daggone 90-day run when the kids started school. My run, really, my hard full hour run starts Friday. And the reason it starts Friday is because my business weeks, how it works, is from Friday to Thursday. So I'm going to do a full out run, and it starts Friday. And to be honest with you, is it going to be easy? Heck no. And that's what I had a discussion about with my business partner. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be a challenge. It's going to be a serious challenge. But you know what? In order to gain the momentum, in order to get the results that I see, I have to be plugged in. I have to eat clean because I have to make sure that my energy's there. I have to start shrinking in front of camera because my business is a health and wellness business. And you really, these products are amazing. And I'm just going to keep it real. The reason why I'm where I am, because I have not been making the proper food choices. But at the end of the day, in order to get the results that you seek, you got to make sure that you just consistently do different things to get the results. And even so, that I feel a little bit nervous because this is something that I never did in my life. I've been in the profession for a long time. However, I have not acquired the results that I wanted. However, I know that I could do it because the thing about me, and I said this on this stream before, which is YouTube, is either I'm utterly obsessed with something or I'm not. Hold on a second. Yeah, I'm utterly obsessed or I'm not fully interested in. And that's just how it is, period. Hold on one second. Let me just see something. My friend just sent me something. One moment. Let me see something. She sent me. I don't want that. Oh, yeah, I could get that. My friend, is that her site? Yeah. So it's either I'm fully in tune or I'm not, in tune. It's like me personally, I feel like I don't have that, line. So the thing about it is today is the perfect day to start living your dreams. Today is the perfect day to start going over your goals. And she says, like to support small business owners, but it was so funny because my friend just sent me a website where I think her sister is selling shirts, and I was saying I wanted to order a couple of different shirts, so that actually worked out perfect. But it's the thing about it is it's okay if you're nervous, when you have certain goals to accomplish. But here's the thing, and this is why I love this shirt: money equals purpose. Purpose equals money. You understand? When you have purpose, then amazing things to start to come into your fruition. When you start to really believe in yourself that you could achieve the unseen, then great things starts to unfold. And it's really just starts with us and the belief. We have to believe that we could accomplish the unseen. And today is Tuesday, so that's funny. My friend. Yeah. So you have to believe in the unseen. But in 5 minutes, what I'm going to do is wake up my daughter because she has a 9 o'clock Zoom. She's in virtual school. And, even before this pandemic, my kids, that's the plan. They would have been in virtual school. I'm about to sneeze. Virtual school is really a challenge. Me personally, my husband, I would say he has the patience of Job. He has so much patience. Me, with a 5-year-old, oh my goodness, I don't know if it's because I just need to be more patient. And that's something I work on. That's my flaw because I need to get it together because I just be getting annoyed quickly and it's not going to work out like that. And I feel for parents that did not have a plan to do virtual school and is kind of like forced to do it because if I'm like this, then I could only imagine some. And remember, that was in our plan. So this is something that just didn't get put on us. So some people I really have to give kudos to, I said, who could give that to? We discussed this. I had. Let's see something. Yeah, I feel for people, that really, really, really is, you know, like I said, that has to go through this because it takes patience, it takes time, it really takes you to have children are it's really it's amazing to see like my daughter, and I feel like they get more work doing virtual school. I know these teachers ain't is not going to be sitting there teaching them all that stuff, like my daughter, she's in kindergarten and she is doing she has her math, science, her ALA, and social studies, but she's learning computer science also. So I really like that, and it's my whole goal really is to just be doing the work and to end by 2 o'clock. But the way I'm doing this, I gotta be more efficient with my time, and I gotta be more like take a break, take a break, take a break, because if you have a 5-year old sitting down, yeah, if you, I don't know, it's just it's something else. That's all I gotta say. But realistically speaking, that's just something else. But listen, if even is full in the line what I'm saying, especially when it comes to the virtual school, that we are imperfect human beings. We are flawed, we're not perfect. We don't have all our stuff together. And that's the beauty of life. That's such the beauty of life. And we have the option to make a difference. We have the option to make change. We have the options to. Oh, my daughter's up. Yay. One moment. Dakota. 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 One moment. Oh man. All right. I promise you. So kind of glad that my daughter got up a little earlier because I was really setting up to stop this video soon, but I'm going to keep this going until like 8:45-ish because her Zoom don't start until 9 o'clock anyway. So since she's up, I could do this a little bit longer. But generally, generally, I just think that obstacles will always come our way, right? Obstacles, challenges is gonna come our way. And when we make plans, we plan things out in a perfect world. Um, we make things in a perfect world, and it doesn't work out that way. So it's up to us to really, depending on this, regardless of anything, we got to push through and make our dreams become a reality. Giving up is not in our nature. Giving up is something that we just can't do. Giving up is a no-no, right? No giving up. So because some people really do give up at the first sign of defeat. And as Les Brown says it best, that there's so many people that are, graveyards is the richest place in the world because so many people die with their dreams and goals. And that's the last thing that I think people want to do is just, cave in and die with dreams and goals. Like nobody wants to do that. So with that being said, is to really make the decision to live life to the fullest, make the decision to, just pour into others, make a decision to be that person that inspires. If you're good at doing makeup, I know Janika pops on here, do makeup. If you're good at, even my friend Farron that just messaged me a little while ago, she messaged me about some shirts and she, is doing multiple business ventures and even, there's so much that's out there that you could turn a business into. And realistically speaking, if you want something, everything will happen for you. Now, me personally, to the goals that I have to accomplish, mine is huge. Mine takes skill, mine takes hustle, mine takes grit. But at the end of the day, I'm going to be doing these videos on a consistent basis. I'm going to provide value to people. I don't care if one person or I have nobody on these videos, because at the end of the day, I know I could reference back to these videos and say that I started from here, but I got there. And nothing that I do will go in vain. Nothing that anybody does will go in vain. But what happens is we start for a little bit and we tend to stop. We start, stop, and it doesn't work out that way. That is not how momentum is caught, and you know what? It just takes a decision. It takes your mind. And in the way that I'm vibrating right now, I've been really paying attention to the law of attraction, manifestation, and I feel like I'm vibrating on a higher level. And that's why I said that exercise is really important. Eating clean is even more so important, because if you're going to operate at the level of excellence, you have to just keep on doing stuff to your best ability. And I know that excellence, is here. Everything. And I feel it so, I mean, it's really an amazing feeling. But like I said, I'm the launch that I have. Listen, I'm worried. I'm concerned. I know it's going to be a lie. It's something that I never did. My mind is talking to me. Even the other day, I was a little bit pissed off at myself because I had to list out the journey, or list out a distraction that I was about to engage in. And it wasn't really a distraction. It was a test. But at the end of the day, I know what the prize is. I know what the end game is. And I'm so glad that I stopped my course and was like, no, I gotta get myself realigned with what I was originally set out to do. Because if I engage in distractions, it's going to take me further and further away from my goals. And to be honest with you, baby, I'm building this health and wellness business. Executive Ambassador got my name on it. And I know I got people on here. And like I said, the more people that I get on here, eventually, these will turn into growth streams and just, real fun stuff. And I have a lot of content that I've been writing down and I will be doing. But really, and I wonder if, okay. But anyway, definitely, it's just eventually just knowing that growth is going to happen. Growth is going to happen for you no matter what. If you have a goal, you have a dream, it can happen for you. It will. And it really just takes a decision to say that I'm going to go full out and make my dreams become a reality. And I don't know how to say it in any other way. But what I will say is to be that person that takes action. Be that person that, just don't want to play small. And I just really, really, really cannot express it enough that this year has been such a great experience in terms of, because remember, people could look at this in a negative light, but I want to talk about the positive. So it's been such a great experience to where, I've been able to just stay home and just think, I've been able to read. This book right here, You're a Badass Making Money, has been such a good book because it teaches you that we could create anything we want. We could create anything we want. Oh man, I want my phone. Come on. We could create anything that we want. Another book that I really, really am loving is As a Man Thinketh. I think this is one of the books. It's really short. It's like 20 some pages, but we are what we think about on a consistent basis, and we have the ability to make the change. So reading books is really detrimental to growth. Reading books, listening to audios, personal development, motivation is really important. And I think that if you feed yourself brain food, if you feed yourself in your body good food, meaning like greens and plant-based foods, and exercise on a consistent basis, then you will be able to operate at a high level and you won't have brain fogs as much. Yep, brain fogs as much. So definitely my plan is to come on here later. I'm going to fix my daughter hair for her Zoom call. I'll be on here later tonight. It's not a plan. I'm gonna do it. Y'all gonna see me on live on a consistent basis. Y'all gonna see me here. I'm gonna show up daily. You know what? Because the first part of success is showing up. And I have my habit tracker and my other planner. So I'm gonna do it. I gotta do it. But thanks so much for being on this live. I want everybody to have an amazing day. And thank you for the ones that did join this. And remember to impact people's lives. Think about what you want to do, goal set, and have a fantastic day.